So what up guys, Eric Draven, and yes, I know it's been a while. Been busy, been pretty busy, and yes, I wear glasses too. So today, I'm building a dial. Finally, I've been itching to build dial. So today's dial is a throwback for a piece in my collection, and also suggestion from one of my subscribers, Dark Wolf Producción. Thank you for the suggestion. He asked, he's like, "Ew, how about an Eric Draven dial?" And you guys are like, well, who the hell is Eric Draven? Boo. The Crow. This is a throwback for real. This is from like what, I think 93. This is from 93. I love this movie. Back in the days, well, first of all, if y'all know who is Eric Draven, the actor is Brandon Lee, the son of Bruce Lee. One of the reasons why I was a big fan of him is because he was the next generation of kung fu in cinema, and he did a couple movies, and he made The Crow, and it became epic. It was a signature at his time, and it was unique for what it was at the moment. Just gotta watch it. But I'm not spoiling anything, but Brandon Lee gets shot during making this movie, and he died in this movie. So this was his last film. So that's another reason why I love this film so much, and why I'm a fan of McFarlane's version. And then NECA made their own version. McFarlane and NECA both acknowledge how amazing The Crow is. So today's dial is gonna be for him, and the scene that I'm gonna do is the apartment scene. So in the movie, he gets thrown out of a window while his girlfriend gets raped and murdered, and whatever, he dies. So he comes back to life. The Crow allows him to come back to life for him to avenge what happened to them. So it's a great film. It's a classic from 93, 94, I think. But yeah, so that's what today's gonna be. Today's gonna be a dial for him. So I'm gonna do the apartment scene, but I'm gonna do the apartment scene after the event. So there's a scene where, you know, he goes in there and he starts putting on the makeup on, and there's also another scene where Sarah, a girl that he was friends with, goes into the apartment, and you could tell the apartment has not been visited since the incident. You know, it's all falling apart, hasn't been maintained. But yeah, that's gonna be the scene that I'm gonna be building. So let's get to it, guys. All right. So here's my this is my Crow area. This is The Crow from Todd McFarlane, the movie. This is from NECA. This is a scene at the end where they fight. This guy's 18 inches. He speaks. He's motion activated. There's The Crow. His leg kind of broke, but still there, hanging on. And this is the 12-inch McFarlane. So this is my area, and I kind of just want to hook it up. I'm debating on making short walls or just making it continuous. But if I do, this is like the site plan. This is the top view down, and this is the front view. So let's get to it. Yeah, I'm not showing you how I made this, but I'm gonna break it down for you guys. It was just that I had a lot of back and forth and trying to figure this out. Create this panel, and it is being held up by magnets. So that's basically the wall right there. It's just the folds, and it's being held by magnets. All right, and then also, this is the platform, and I'm able to take off the stage. Alright. There's some magnets right there, so I'm able to have it there. So now I have an idea of, you know, it's like a puzzle. Alright. And then to get the nice darkness, I put this top of the roof. do this, and then when I'm doing that, I'm gonna cut them into strips so that they look like pieces of wood. Coming along. It's coming along. Alright, came out pretty cool. Let's see if it fits. Voila. So it's day 2. This is so far what I got going on right now. So laid out the wood, laid out the beams, laid out the. It just have like it looks like I'm gonna make this look like an abandoned apartment. So my next challenge is the window for this dial, and you know I'm supposed to put a piece of glass and then have a frame inside of it all broken and everything. And look what I found. This guy is only $2. Look at that. Perfect frame with this little glass. Well, it's not glass, it's plastic. But this is perfect. Add this mesh. Looks pretty good. It actually works very well. So, and I got some foam window sealer. This is what you do. This is what you put for your actual windows. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually just glue this, something like that. All right. All right. So my idea is actually working. Pretty happy. All right. Next up, I'm gonna use gesso. This is the Bob Ross gesso. This whole thing, and I did not paint it perfect. Reason for it is because I want this texture. I want this to show through when I paint this. Now that I'm gonna paint it with, I believe I'm gonna do some type of like a dark green. The effect I'm gonna do is first I'm gonna just get some highlights, but then I'm gonna go back and add some more layers of like paint that fell onto the wood, or maybe the wood paint coming off of the wood. But you can see how it gives it this age. All right, next up is the pipe. Next up is putting this glass right here. Well, it's not glass, it's just film, but the divider's like that. Yeah. Alright, what I'm gonna do. So before I consider this dial finished, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add this foam board, but because this foam board is thicker, I could actually insert it if I could hold it down correctly. Next is the background. So photoshopped a background of kind of like a New York City. Alright guys, ta-da, is done. This piece, I'm not gonna lie, I was so uncertain about this piece, and it gave me it was such a pain in the ass to build, in the sense of, it was really weird. It just became organically. Like I had a structure, it's giving me trouble, and then I figured out something else, and then I ended up getting it to work right. So it's a lid, and it was a plastic covers for like a jar for like cookies and stuff, and I was so lucky to find this. Now, if you're wondering how did I do this wiring, the wiring's from some gardening like mesh that holds your pot, and I was just lucky that I found it, and I was able to make it fit. I cut it and squeezed it in there, and it fits. It comes out as well. These two are PVC piping coming from the wall, and it's being held by the top foam. This chair here from the dollar store, just spray painted it brown. The glass that you see here, this is plastic, and that's literally coming just from that. I'm just chopping it apart to give it, like if the glass broke on the ground. These are balsa wood. I actually originally had them over here. I realized that I did a mistake, but I like that because it gave me these lines, like if the wood fell apart. Now, the cool part I love about this is that you could definitely be very romantic with this. I'm just gonna use this light right here, right? First I'm gonna turn off the main light, but I'm gonna turn on this light first. See what I mean by romantic? It's so awesome that just a simple light can change the mood of the scene. And with the cityscape, it's like, wow, it's gorgeous. And then, because of this bird right here, This bird gave him a chance for redemption. Look at that. Just, boom. We got another mood. Got another scene. That midnight scene. Oh, look at that. Right there. The rim light off the bar of the window. How the city looks blue and it's faded in the background. Oh, this is what I love about The Crow. This scene right here is just, this is what I love about Diorama, you know, like you can completely create a scene, recreate it your own way, you know. So I just have to show you guys. This is beautiful. Look at that. So I put the LED on the top, right? The one on top is just bright white. The one in the bottom is the LED that has colors. So I did a mixture of blue and white, and I was able to get the white to shimmer down into the apartment, but then you get this nice blue down here, and these lights right here reflect really nice on these beams. So if you can understand how I'm getting the cool lighting, the top part is the LED. See, get it to work. There we go. And then the bottom light is the color light, the color LED light. So look at, you can see there's a little hallway back there. Alright. Wow, I'm really blown away with what you could do with lights. So guys, this is it. Thank you very much. If you guys have a comment, write a comment. If you love it, give me that like button, and please subscribe, guys. Thank you so much. You guys have all been reaching out, and yo, I love you all. You guys are super awesome, super motivating, super positive. You guys are definitely encouraging me to keep going and keep going and keep going. So peace.
I'm all the way up. All the way up. I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way. Exclusive.